So I just realized that the color of your UI in Mabinogi determines how well you can read your status effects list and the percentages on your cooking menu. So if we go into options, right now I have Summer Sea selected as the interface color, and you can see that the text is blue and it's fairly easy to read, but if I turn it back to the color I was using before, which is the Urban Man color, then this text is gray and it's much more difficult to read, especially when it's down here. It's a little bit more visible when I move it over the water there. And if I pick Old Mustard, that changes the color a little bit. It's still pretty difficult to read when it's down here though, so I don't recommend that color. Golden Apricot is pretty hard to read when it's down here. So the interface just has like a few color options where the text on your status list and the percentages on your cooking menu are really difficult to read. But if we change it to something like this, then the text is really easy to read. So right now it's sky blue glass, I think, or whatever. And electric gray, it's really easy to read the text there. And same goes for dull pink. And same goes for gray thin. And flaming dev. And then that's it. Ivory is a little hard to read. Cherry pink is... well, cherry pink's not that bad. Well, okay, yeah, it's still a little hard to read down here, but it's not as bad as some of the other ones. Neon green is really easy to read. It doesn't matter if it's translucent or not. That doesn't actually change the way the text shows up. All that really matters is what you have your interface color set to. So I've started using the Summer Sea color to make my text on the status list a little bit easier to read, but I didn't know that that was a thing. And then let's look at the cooking menu too. So here, if we use cooking, you can see that the percentages are kind of a blue color right now, and they're still a little hard to read. So if I go with something like neon green, it's super easy to read, to see these percentages. So I would recommend going with any color. I would recommend going with sky blue, electric gray, dull pink, gray thin, flaming dev, or neon green or neon pink, if you're going to do cooking stuff, because these are the colors that make it super easy to see what these percentages are. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting. I think it'd be a lot better if you could pick what color the text is for your status list. If they had a small color palette here, just a couple different colors black, red, green, blue, just something like that, and you could just click on one of them and it would change the color of the text like that. Because the way it is right now kind of limits what kind of interface color you may want to pick. So a lot of these interface colors are kind of bad to use just because it changes the text color here. So that's why I don't think it should be that way. I think they should change that. But I just thought that was interesting, and I thought I'd make a short video on that. Just in case anyone didn't know, that's how that works.